Hey everybody, we have some news to report here tonight on the re-signing front, this time with the Philadelphia Flyers and defenseman Phil Myers. The team and player have agreed to a 3-year contract worth $2.55 million per season for the next 3 years, keeping Phil Myers with the Flyers for the foreseeable future. Really, not much to say about this one. This is a great signing for Philadelphia. To get a guy like Myers, who's still just 23 years old, to sign at under $3 million per year, I think is an absolutely fantastic deal for Philly. And when I look at Phil Myers, I really think he's probably going to be Ivan Provorov's D partner this season. Obviously, that's something they'll have to try out in training camp and see how it goes, but with Niskanen gone, I really think Myers is going to be the guy that steps up and takes Niskanen's spot next to Ivan Provorov and play on that right side next to Philadelphia's number one D-man. So when you look at Myers, he's obviously a big piece of this young Philadelphia defense core with Provorov and Sanheim, Haig, and Myers. Haig's more of a guy that I look at as kind of like a bottom pair defensive-focused guy. Sanheim's an incredibly good young D-man as well, but Myers really does bring a lot to the table. And I think Myers has a lot more he can bring than what we've seen so far at the NHL level. You look at him last season, he played 50 games, and last year was his first real full season at the NHL level. He played 50 games. He had 16 points and was a plus 17 as our 23-year-old right shot D-man. He had a very, very solid season, and I think he's going to continue to get better, and I certainly think that the offense is going to come along more with Myers as he gets more comfortable at the NHL level as well. This is a guy who they let kind of develop slowly and properly, and they let him play in the AHL for a while, and now he's made the jump. He's really full-time at the NHL level now, and he's shown a lot of promise, and to be a really good two-way player, especially for someone so young. He can play shutdown defense. He can chip in offensively. Again, he only had 16 points in 50 games last year. I think you're going to see him get closer to the 30 to 40-point range as he gets more comfortable at the NHL level, and I think he does have more offense to be able to bring to the table, but this is a legitimate top 4 defenseman that the Flyers have gotten now for under $3 million per year. So that's an incredibly good deal for Philadelphia. Obviously, it's a bridge deal. It's 3 years. He'll be up for a new contract when he is 26. I believe he will still be an RFA, but expect him to get a much bigger deal, next contract. But for this one, this is an absolute steal, in my opinion, for the Philadelphia Flyers, and a very, very good signing, and for an important guy to their roster and to their lineup, someone who they really need to play well this coming season and be a real impactful top 4 guy for them, especially now with Matt Niskanen gone, having retired. So not much else to say. I just absolutely love this contract. Phil Myers has had a very good start to his NHL career. I think he's going to continue to get better. Getting him at this low of an AAV is very good for Philadelphia, and he is an important piece to that team going forward. So with that, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow on social media. All those links are down in the description. If you'd like to further support the channel, the links to our Patreon, the links to our Patreon merchandise store and donation link are down in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.